Hi YouTube, it's your girl Rose Gold BB. I know it's been a little minute, but I had a lot of changes, and if you don't know anything, I don't really like to record unless I feel it's genuine, like I want to, and I want to. So here we are. The major change is I hurt my knee on the trampoline. To sum it up, pretty much, I tore my ACL, and for like 2.5 months, it just had me like kind of shitty, I guess, and I didn't even realize that. I've never experienced anything like that before in my life. I've played sports when I was in school. I ran track. I played tennis, and in both sports, you have to be very agile. You have to be very quick on your feet and sharp. You have to be very, very sharp. And I like to say that I was. I placed a lot of times when I ran track and when I had my meets for my tennis, like getting across that court and, making sure my ball hits my box or vice versa when I'm trying to get it across to my opponent, you have to be sharp and stuff like that. I've never tore anything, had stitches, broke anything, never. So I'm 31 and I'm on a trampoline with my daughter and my niece and nothing unusual. I didn't think I was doing anything unusual that I would usually do. I'm always on the trampoline here and there, and they invited me on. I got on, and I came down on my left knee, and when I tried to stand up, it shifted. I felt a complete like shift. I've never experienced anything like that. I don't. I knew something was wrong, but I didn't want to alarm my daughter and my niece, so I just tried to like slide off, and I it didn't work. I woke up the next day and tried to stand up on it, and once again it was like a complete shift. So much pain. I thought it was a broken bone or something like that. I didn't know what it was. I just knew I couldn't stand up on my left leg. It totally gave out, and it was like it was nothing I've felt before. Even like my brothers and stuff, and like they played sports too. They never really had any injuries like that, so it's not nothing I've seen up close, like how to heal or how to like deal with something like that. And emotionally too, I'm not used to people waiting on me and asking for help, and I had to shower differently. Like it was just a lot, and I didn't even realize like I'm really because I wasn't going out. I'm in the house. Like it's nothing I can do. I got this big ass brace. The first one I had. I still have a brace now, but I can move around. I was on crutches. Okay, I'm not on crutches anymore. I'm actually back at work. My first week back. This is November 6th, so I completed last week. So this is my second week back. So this happened August 13th. So I'm like 2.5 months. You know, crutches and brace, and the lighter brace I have now for it. It helps me at work, and I can get around and try to get things done. But it's definitely still like a process and like just different because ultimately my doctor wants to do surgery. I've never even had surgery like on anything, so it's like that's another 2 to maybe 4 months of recovery, right? Depending on maybe shorter, but I know how it was when I had the injury, and like obviously going in and trying to like I tore my ACL, so trying to reattach those. I don't know what that heal time will be like. It's just a scary type of downtime type of thing, and fucking fly. I'm not used to that. I don't want to do I don't want to do that. I might not have a choice because I don't want to ultimately mess up my knee either, or be walking with like a limp or it's been like a lot. So, and I'm not dead. Obviously, I have a lot to be thankful for. Most Mostly because of the recovery and me being able to stand on it again. I don't trust it. I don't run or do nothing like that. I am in physical therapy, but um, I don't trust it like that fully. And the doctor was telling me I probably won't until I have the surgery, and then that's still like a rebuild type of thing. So it's like I don't want to be stupid to that. Like I really want to make the right decision. I'm just scared. Like low key, high key. I don't want to be that. I don't want to do that again. But it's kind of like not really up to me. Like what I want. It's like what's best, right? What's gonna make the most sense for the long term. So I can be somewhat back active. Like now, like I can only do like a little two step. Like I can't really like I can't do shit because I don't trust my leg. I just come in and sit cute now, and I just watch everybody else do their thing. But that's cool though. I wasn't really a big dancer anyways, but I do like to play on the trampoline and like flip around and do yoga and stuff like that. And it really just shook me. Like I'm not as agile as I was. Like I'm 31. I've never had an injury like this. Obviously I'm not as it's still shocking. Like what I didn't do anything I wouldn't have had done, but that has been a very highlighted course right now, obviously, because everything was like centered around me healing and then trying to get my mind to slow down and trying to think ahead, like what it's gonna be like. Am I gonna be able to stand on it again? Um, like what can I do? What can't I do? And to make the most sense. So it's just been like a little journey, but a learning experience to, asking for help, taking help, and like really waiting on people, which is I'm not really used to. I just really knock out and handle everything I need to do. I don't really ask anybody for help. I don't need any help, and that's the good thing. But this really provided and showed that yeah, sometimes it's okay to ask, move your pride to the side, and employ those people who say they down for you. And let's see, not like that, but it's like, damn, I kind of need you. So, luckily I had people around me who was able to hold me down. So, and my daughter was like a super, she was really, she was getting so mad at me because I was calling her for everything to hold this and that. She was getting so mad, but I would give her like little money and I let her put it up, whatever, just like whatever little task. I really did need her help, like bringing certain things in or grabbing stuff so I could just calculate once it get closer. But I did pay her, and she was happy for that. And I still took her and got like toys and stuff, especially when I was able to get back driving and mobile. That was another thing too, because I felt like I'm holding her hostage too, because we were always active, always at the park, always. Which I still could take her. I just like to move around. I don't like to sit down and just watch my kid play. Like I don't. I'm not a hovering parent, but like I just want to like circle because there's so many nooks and crannies at these like little parks. So it's like I might see something on one side, right? And then when she hit that corner, I don't know who's over there. I don't know what killer or pervert is over there, and I'm gonna see. So, but I stay enough far away distance where she don't feel like she can feel like she can still do her kid thing. Where it's not like, damn mom, why are you just hovering? Like nah, because you just gotta be safe out here. 2021 or not, it's yeah, you just gotta think ahead, and even sometimes that shit don't be turning out right because people really be on some like fuck shit. But it don't hurt to try and to be diligent with your mind and to just be sharper in every way. And checking that shit at the door. Like I always say in a lot of my other videos, which I'm still big on, which was this with me hurting my knee was another test of checking it at the door, right? Checking your energy your space, your mind, things that's really truly bothering you, things that you can assess and like weigh out of if of importance, if that really need to be weighing you down that way, where you feel like shit ain't going right or life sucks. Maybe you don't got a secure like team around you, and that team can consist of like family and friends or just friends or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, we're so many different things to a lot of different people, and we forget to assess and put ourselves first without, I mean, depending on what you're looking for, because everybody has a motive in that way, I guess, but just on like a like basic, like trying to be a, I guess me, like a mom or a friend or a cousin or whatever, and I still have to make sure, nobody else problems or stresses overtake me and vice versa, because I wouldn't want to do that to nobody. And it comes back to this incident with my knee. I really emotionally was leaning on people that I usually probably wouldn't do, at least not so openly and so like, because I'm not like a woe is me type of person. But that's another part of just letting your guard down, not being so prideful and so like hardened where it's like you can't ask for help. And that's it. If you just need to talk to somebody, just let some things out where you're not harboring anything, where it's because anything that you hold on to is going to eventually come to a head. And when that happens, you kind of, nobody can control that outcome, like who's around, what's being said. It's like, if we do the work daily as far as meeting ourselves where we are, if you got an attitude problem, if you got a whatever, whatever the fuck that you might feel like, hey, I want to change, whatever, right? And, and just trying to do that for yourself and just trying to change for yourself. That way, when you come around or you build that team or you build that circle around you with people who you can like build with and really express what you're trying to do, who you're trying to be. Is like on these levels of change. Like, yo, I'm not at my best, but I'm really trying. Like, I'm really trying to do something different. I want to see you win. I'll hopefully want to see me win, and that's in any aspect. I'm just at the beginning, just trying to figure it out, or I have like a blueprint where I'm more like on some master level type. But I notice having people around you at least, no matter where you are, having people around you that you can lean on and be expressive and be open with and say, oh, my bad, or letting them be able to check you, like, yo, you kind of fucking up a little bit. It's like, damn, I am fucking up. I appreciate that. I appreciate you telling me that, and I'm not gonna take it on some like fuck shit, like you're a fucking eater ass bitch, or you a lame ass nigga, trying to, who the fuck are you? Because I have that mindset too. I think we all do, right? Get very prideful, like, why you can't tell me nothing really? But having, it's not about like somebody changing your mind. It's just having a release to express yourself, and then hearing just another perspective. You might not agree, or it might not. Nobody have all the answers, but it's just about opening your mind to the possibilities, all the corny shit, the possibilities of I'm gonna win. I'm trying to win. I need my circle to win. Whoever that is, I'm gonna build that. I'm gonna work on me. It's gotta be internal. I have to do the work, and the work is hard. It's about being truthful in all ways. Putting that mirror in front of you. Like, would you do that? Would you, you want somebody talking about you or telling your business and stuff like that? Maybe you don't need to do those things, and don't expect because you stop doing those things. Oh well, they're still doing it. So what? It's not a tit for tat. It's about growth and elevation. The If you see somebody still doing fuck shit, just use that as like some shit you're not trying to do. It's not like a point out, like, and try to even embed on that. It's like all away from all negativity, like away from all people who just trying to create fires and shit. Like, we putting out all fires. We airing everything out. Like, it's out. It's up. Like, it's no more with the fuck shit. Like, leave that shit out the door and just do the work. You know, the best that you can. and be genuine and shit, try to create that core and those values with yourself. So you can, when you expect that from other people, it's like, oh, okay, and I'm doing this shit when nobody looking. I'm doing this shit at home. I'm doing this shit because I really just want to be like a decent person. Like, I'm not the best, but you know what I mean? I'm trying. And I want to see the next person win off the strength of just, why not? Like, because I know everybody can. We can. It can be done. Like, this shit is, it's just checking, checking that mind at the door and making sure you stay sharp enough in the mind where it don't matter where you're around or who you're around, nobody can't waver you. Everybody thoughts is thoughts. That's just that. You can't waver me. You can't shake me out of my spot and my mind and my growth and the work that I've done. Letting somebody getting you pissed off or mad or shit, like that's a lot of hold they got on you. That's a lot. I don't want nobody to have that control, and we give people that control every day. A lot of times, right? Just like everyday small shit, just give it away, and it's that's work too. It's very hard to like, did somebody just try me like on a principle, on a strength of like, like what? Do you know what the fuck I am, or you know what the fuck I do? Everybody think they big bad, right? But how many times can you really just walk away? It's, like, you fuck ass bitch. In your mind. Because obviously if you say it out loud. And I don't know punk shit. Just like, I'm not even going to stoop down to that level with you. Like, I'm over the ignorant shit. You know what I mean? For me to even have to think that. It's like, nah, I'm in the wrong place. I don't want nobody to pull me, where I have to feel like, I don't want to put nobody in that position either. Everybody's entitled. Everybody's entitled to feel how they want to feel and to think and whatever. But I'm coming into any situation with a mind frame of, I'm not on no fuck shit. I don't have no motive. I don't want nothing from nobody besides good vibes and genuine concern, if there is any, genuine advice or whatever, if I'm asking or if that's what's called for. That's it. Because that's all I would give somebody. Well, what do you think about that? Like, hey, I don't want to. I would maybe, do it. It's all about perspective. Like, so you can ultimately still go back and make that decision if it's right or wrong. It's your decision to make, like, but at least you had a clear mind. How many decisions have you made where it was just like, damn, I should have thought about that. I should have thought about that a little bit longer. I could have probably diffused the situation, or I probably, that person is whatever. But fuck that, man. I'm not gonna give this person my energy. I'm not gonna stoop down to your level. You don't get that from me. Who the fuck are you? You don't get that. Give me that. Give me that back. But of course they're not gonna do that. So you just meet them at the door. Don't let them try you. You see what kind of people is out here. Like, I'm not even gonna be around you. I'm not even gonna put my energy around. I don't know time. No fake shit, nothing. Cause I already know you're gonna try me and put me in a position. And I'm not about to put on for you and make you think I'm something that I'm not. That I think a lot of us do too. Maybe harmlessly, but sometimes that shit bleed over. It carries over, and it becomes too much of a facet where it's like, who are you, or like, what are you doing, or what are you doing this for? This type of attitude, or all kind of bullshit people be portraying. So with all of that, I was just saying how doing the work and with me hurting my knee, how it brings, like, with everything, just full circle. Like, no matter what happens, injury or, like, life, whatever life gives you, that becomes big to you, like a big deal, right? Like, hopefully you can be surrounded by people who give a fuck enough to be like, it's gonna be okay, even if they don't got all the answers. They can guide you with the same motivation stuff that'll lead you to the next mindset to like, you know what, I did need to just calm down. It is gonna be okay, or just do some more reading or resourcing on whatever the issue could be. I did. I found out so much about the knee, inside, internally, how things work, the ligaments, the tendons. I read so much, learned so much, and I probably would have never, I probably never would have, read those type of things, but that's what I took from it. I know a lot more what's going on inside my entire body on that aspect, um, as far as like, tendons and things and veins, and it's like a lot of little factor and tissues. So it's not just like, you know what I mean? So that's how I feel about surgery when I think about that. It's not just like they just going into that spot and then it's like they got to get through, and I'm gonna have that line on my knee. I don't want that, but I don't want to be vain, I guess. So I have to just do it for the longevity of me trying to be more active than what than what I am right now. Which, I'm standing and like I said, I have a brace, but it's sometimes when I'm walking with the brace, sometimes too, I'll turn away, doing something, not even thinking, and my knee will pop or something, and it's like, oh, sometimes it hurts, sometimes it doesn't, but it's enough where it makes me like stop and be like, I gotta calm down. Like my knee is fucked up. I tore my ACL, so it's not just. But sometimes you forget and things happen. But other than that, life is good, as good as it can be. I'm doing the work every day. I'm trying to be a positive, healthy. I am healthy, which is very important. A positive, healthy, uh, good person. Good citizen, I guess, and in all the aspects of, I don't what y'all don't know what I do on a daily day. I mean, obviously, I'm not in prison. I'm not hurting anybody, and I like to think that I live my life to the fullest. At least now, especially more that I can move around. But to more researching life and just like what things I want to do and try. That's not of the norm, I guess. To just like open more sides of myself so I can just keep exploring and keep learning about myself. Like I like different things, and when you expose yourself to different things, you learn more about yourself, like what you do and don't like. Uh, a quick prime example is like sexually, right? Obviously, you don't want to have like a lot of partners sexually, but you know, because if you are experienced that way, if you know, sex teaches you a lot. And with different people, with different people, it also teaches you what you like and what you don't like. So, and sometimes you can learn that with one person, but I don't have that experience. I don't I haven't had a lot of well, it's not you guys' business, but I and I'm just saying this to say like I'm still not as experienced as when I even meet like people or whatever just on a sly, and they would tell me different things, and I'm like not on some like competitive type stuff because I'm not doing anything I don't want to do, but some of the stuff people be telling me it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I haven't done that yet, I haven't tried that. I don't know, maybe it's like what's the right person to do anything. I don't want a swinger boyfriend, but if I just get with somebody who I guess want to explore sexually the way I do, I guess that'd just be what an open relationship. I don't know. It's tricky. It's very tricky because sexually I will be tied to whoever I'm obviously making love to, right? So sometimes that's hard to just open the bedroom, I guess, to just like, okay, we in here, we getting freaky and doing what we doing, you know, our adult thing and having fun and trying different things and being, you know, being explorative. Like, you know, I can be comfortable with you, you can be comfortable with me, and you know, so to bring somebody else in there, it's like, I don't know. For me, because I've never experienced it. I know people who have, and they told me they like it and it made them feel sexy. And that's a cool experience. It's just, okay, but who do I don't want to take nobody who I like and like, I don't want to see no, I don't. I'm not there yet. So, you know, implementing little toys and oils and whips and stuff like that. That's where, you know, that's the level I'm at. And it's been working out great. So, anyways, yeah, I brought up the sex thing as a, I guess, as you do it, the more you do it, I guess with one person too, the more you know. The more you know. And I was in relations to the more you try different things, the more you know what you like and don't like. I don't know why I used the sex example, but we're all grown here, so I'm sure we should be, you know, what you're out there doing. So I will just, you know, I'm a little more open about, you know, it is what it is. Everybody has sex, so I just use that as an example. Like I said, you know, whatever. The more you try, and open your mind up to it and stop being close-minded and just like turn your nose up to so many things, the more you can at least have a educated no, instead of just being like snooty and stupid and just being ignorant because you can't. I can say no because I'm grown. Like, I don't know. But other than that, like I said, life is as good as it can be. Being back at work and back at work part-time, not even full-time. Just getting back in the groove of that and doing the work, making sure my circle is tight. That sounded so crazy. Making sure the people around me in my circle is tight. Making sure my circle is nice and tight, and you know, clear and genuine and open and sweet. Nice, clean, genuine, open, sweet circle. A tight and clean people around me. Anyways, I love you guys and I miss you guys, and I'm gonna try. I needed to get a video in before the year is up. It's already fucking November 6th. I'm like, where'd the year go? Okay, we about to come into 2022. I got a video in. I'm gonna try my best next year. Do a New Year video, something before, definitely after Thanksgiving, before Christmas, well before. So I'll try to drop something else for you guys and maybe do like a vlog out or something. Take you guys on a date with me or something like that or something. We'll figure it out. Let me know what you guys been doing. I I wish good health, good wealth, prosperity, and manifestations in your family and your life, and whatever you want to do, you can do. All the basic corny stuff is all the mudras and the mantras to really live by if you want to do like a basic clear cleanse and change, like especially if you're trying to work for yourself ultimately and just have a cleaner, tighter circle around you. Okay, guys, love you. Let me know what you guys been doing in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Oh, I'm sorry for the lag on the videos, but at least you guys know what I've been doing. Let me know what you guys been doing. You know, hurt my knee. I'm back at work. Life is good. Sex life. Things are explorative. I'll say that. And it's good. It's working out. So let me know what you guys been doing in the comments. Okay. Bye.